Literally today.
You're literally a beacon of light today. Hello, that was a very good introduction. Welcome, everyone, to, I am ashamed to say, the very first Desertathon reading sprints that are on my channel. I have been focusing on my thesis, but here we are. I'm going to try and plan in as many as I can this week, which, we'll see how everything goes. So welcome. I hope all of your reading is going really well. Also yes. Hello, Esmay, and our Lightbringer.
I'm sorry, I can't fix my camera, but it's fine.
You're beautiful either way.
I mean, you are too.
That said, go introduce yourself for those of you who don't know you.
Hi, everybody. My name is Mariana, and I come from Slovenia. I completely forgot it was Desertathon. Esmay and I were talking, and I asked her what book she read, and she said she had a reread, and she told me to guess, and I didn't know. So yeah, I feel stupid now. But hi, it's a great
one.
For the Wrath in the Dawn. I mean, it should have been my first guess.
It should have been. I mean, it doesn't even depend on which month we're in.
Yeah, I forgot we're in May. But I also want to say publicly in front of everybody today, Esmay, from us to you, giant congratulations on your thesis.
I mean, I haven't passed yet. I haven't passed yet, so
I don't care. You wrote it, you submitted it, you did all the work, you sacrificed your favorite, I'm guessing, favorite readathon. So, you know what? Here's to you. Cheers.
Oh. Let's pretend that there's alcohol in here.
Yeah, if I'm chatty, it's because of alcohol.
You're always chatty, so it doesn't matter, honestly.
That's true.
In a good way.
No, that's true. You can't make me stop talking. Hi, everybody.
Which is good. Hello. I'll quickly go and say that we are live.
That's a good idea.
Might be a good plan. I keep forgetting about that.
My camera is still bothering me. Sometimes it's bright, sometimes it isn't. I'll try to fix that later.
You're definitely fine. You're fine. All right. Let's get this out into the world. You're all awesome. That is so sweet. Thank you.
Thank you. So are you.
So, what are you reading today?
I don't know. Probably there are 2 books. So when it comes to my prompts, I had 4 prompts for the Desertathon TBR, and I read all of them. So now I'm thinking of, I'm in an apocalyptic mood. Wait, sorry. Super Booktuberish of me. Either reading Shift by Hugh Howey or The Storm, which is the second book in the Rain duology. Now, this book talks about 1 drop of rain can kill you. So everything, like the water is toxic and you will die if you drink it, if you take a bath, if you shower, if you drink tap water, 1 drop will kill you. And so, I don't know, I love summer storms and I feel like it's gonna rain today. So moody, maybe. We'll see.
I mean, I would say continue on with a series, but that's just me.
I mean, this is a reread. And this is the second book in the series that I haven't read. So
I am doing an Ashley, honestly, because Ashley always reads multiple books at the same time. I am in the same boat. I have 2 prompts that I still have to complete, which are pretty generic. Thank you very much, Desertathon, which is basically a gorgeous cover and a 5-star prediction. So that can basically be anything. So what I'm currently reading, or trying to read, is still The Traitor Queen, which I keep calling The Traitor Heir for whatever reason. But that, which could definitely potentially be a 5-star prediction. I have started Crazy Rich Asians, which is your fault, honestly, but that's okay. And I am halfway through The Smoke Hunter, which is basically like a combination of Indiana Jones meets Tomb Raider, where we follow this woman who, in a Victorian era, worked at sort of an archive and then finds what is it called? Like a map. And then she basically goes and tries to find this sort of lost city. So.
Oh, sounds like an adventure.
It is really interesting so far. So I don't know what I'm going to read.
The one that you feel like is the fastest, maybe? That you can fly through.
Probably Crazy Rich Asians, but to
actually, be fair, the Traitor Queen. Hi.
Hello.
Hi, Ashley.
Hi. Sorry I'm late. I had to reset the internet, so hopefully.
No, that's fine. I'm glad you're here.
Thank you for having me.
Always. Sorry, you were saying, Mariana.
Oh yeah, the Traitor Queen does have desert in it, so desert vibes. But I don't know if I should say something or not.
I'm reading it right now, so
I know that you didn't really like it, so
yeah. That's my only thing. But you see, it's IDNF, The Wrath and the Dawn, because it follows the same thing as the Traitor Queen, and it's just my problem. It's the way where the story goes. So I don't know if I should spoil The Wrath and the Dawn.
I can see Esmay just plotting your murder right now, that you would say this on her channel.
Well, no, I was actually debating, like, I mean, I don't sort of the leading of the. You know what? Don't tell me. I will read the book and then we can talk about it.
No, but the thing already happened at the end of the Bridge Kingdom.
Oh.
So can I explain a little bit?
Yes,
I don't like it.
Careful. I haven't read The Wrath and the Dawn yet, so I'll just.
Okay, I'm gonna text Esmay later.
You can text me. In that case, I like where this is going. I will.
Yeah, I think this is gonna be your cup of tea.
Yeah.
Also, not Esmay, Ashley, speaking of murdering someone, you didn't like A Discovery of Witches, and that is such a big knife in my heart.
I did not know where that was
going.
Now
you know how it feels. You know how it feels now.
Yes, I DNF'd it, and I was like 75%. Oh, God, somewhere between 60 and 80% done, and I was like, I can't finish this. This is so bad. So, but
I think Femke also DNF'd it.
You know, a lot of critique that the book gets is that nothing's really happening. It doesn't have like a climax and then a big thing and the final resolution. So maybe was it too slow paced for you, or?
I did think it was slow, but like I've read Assassin's Apprentice the month before, and that's so slow, and I didn't mind that at all. So like if I connect with the characters, like they could sit in a diner for 400 pages and I'm going to be entertained. I just couldn't. I hated Matthew with a burning passion, like worst character I've read all year. And Diana could not, she was like average to me, like mediocre. Like there was nothing I loved about her, not anything I specifically hated about her either. So it couldn't save the book for me.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I can see why people don't like the book, but I guess I just read it at a time where I was so stressed out, it comforted me. So it's a little bit of nostalgia. Also, Esmay, I should add, The Wrath and the Dawn is not a bad book. I'm not saying it's a bad book. I just read it at a time where my head was so full of everything that it wasn't the right time. So I am going to probably pick it up at a later date.
What do you mean probably?
Probably. It's not decided yet.
What do you mean probably?
Sorry.
Can you see my heart breaking? Can you feel it? I forgive you. In any case,
no comment.
Besides the Traitor Queen, what are you reading, Ashley?
Okay, so I have my typical 5. So
I literally just mentioned, like, hey, I'm doing an Ashley because I'm reading 3 books at the same time. So
I love it. I have been seeing people tag me throughout the week, like, I'm reading multiple books because of Ashley, or I made a to-do list for my day because of Ashley. And I'm like, is this my mark on the book community?
I mean, it's a good mark. I will say that it's a good mark.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. Actually, I read 13 books in April because of you, because I started reading multiple books at once.
Good God. Okay.
Yeah.
So Mariana took the Ashley method and just excelled.
I mean, I read 5 books at the same time, but it works.
I love it.
So I have to thank you. What are you reading?
Okay, so The Traitor Queen. I'm like almost 20% in. So not much has happened, but we're kind of just meeting a bunch of characters that have been like vaguely mentioned throughout the series. I just met 2 characters that I think do not answer this. I think are the protagonist of book 3. So I'm very intrigued by that. But again, I could be very misreading that. So moving on. I'm reading The Girl Who Fell Beneath the Sea by Axie O, and I'm like 30% into that, and it's getting really good. It's going in a way that I like and had not expected. So awesome. And yeah. And then what else am I reading? Rhapsodic. Mariana knows my feelings on this. I am like 6% in, and I'm going to get to 10% and decide if I want to DNF today.
Spare yourself.
It would work to my benefit if I decide to DNF it as well, because then I can start.
Which book? Sorry, I missed it.
Oh, Rhapsodic by Lara Thalassa.
Oh, yeah.
And then
it's a pretty cover, though.
I think we had a conversation about this yesterday in the host chat for Desertathon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, frick, what is book 4? Oh, Good Girl, Bad Blood by Holly Jackson. I'm only 10% in, but I'm like, wow, I missed this. Like, full cast audiobook is great. And finally, today I am hoping to start as my final book, A Valiant Deceit by Stephanie Graves, which is one of my most anticipated books of the year. It's a sequel of one of my favorite books I read in 2020. So I'm really, really excited.
Yay! Actually, that is awesome.
Thank you.
Awesome. I just reminded myself that we're nearly in June, meaning I can start my reread for The Prison Healer, then immediately get into The Gilded Cage, which I haven't read yet for obvious reasons, because I don't need that pain, and then get to the 3rd book because it's coming out in June.
That's so cool.
I'm so excited.
They're gonna have so much fun.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. I still have to plan out my TBR because I'm planning on filming it tomorrow because I'm off tomorrow. So I might do that during the first sprint first. See what I will read for each ingredient. I'm not going to do all of the ingredients, but I'm at least going to do the ones for my own baklava.
I love it. Same here.
I'm so excited.
I got extra lucky because my team, Spicy Shortcakes, has the least amount of ingredients, so I only have to read
4. Oh, I also have 5, I think.
I think I have 6.
Is it 6?
Oh, I don't know. I was seeing mine.
No.
There's a difference between reading 5 dark fantasy or dark books and 5 spicy books. I mean, you can fly through spicy books.
I mean, I can read spicy dark fantasy. That works.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Like, I'm taking all of the boxes here.
I'll just be looking forward to your thoughts.
Oh no, it's actually 6. Anyway, I'll be planning that out. Well, so excited. I'll get to the comments, by the way. Well, even when forgetting, I will stand Mariana and Esmay too, but now the side quest is over, so time for the second rain. I'm reading Nothing and watching Tiger and Bunny season 2. Ooh, that's nice. Have fun.
Very nice.
Well, sometimes you just have to take a break from reading.
So true.
That's very true.
Bookopoly was last weekend. I'm a little burnt out.
Yeah, I don't even know what that is, but I saw it everywhere on Twitter.
Bookopoly is the board game made by Becca, by Back in the Books, and she does a couple of these shorter ones where she basically rolls and then you have to fill that prompt that she rolls on her board, I think.
She's the reason I joined BookTube. I'm obsessed.
That's nice. Sounds exciting.
It does. I mean, I saw a lot of enthusiastic people be like, "Oh, look, I read 3 books," and I was just here going like, "Yeah, I stayed up until 3 a.m. to write my thesis." At least there were people awake with me. At least people were awake with me, which was really nice.
It's fair. Yeah.
I literally got a message from someone saying, "Hey, are you doing that too? Because you're still awake." And I was like, "Nope, I wish."
Amazing.
It was very funny. I can just feel that my team is going to win Desertathon. I mean, are you in Desert Gens? Because in that case,
That depends on what your team is before I can reply to that.
Okay, but can we? I know this is not Desertathon like live chat and everything, but can we just talk about how creative people are with their spreads already in bullet journal and stuff?
Oh my gosh.
I've seen so many spreads. Like I got a new journal for myself, but I am not even going to attempt because everyone is so creative. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I love it. Also, everyone's so enthusiastic, which is just...
They made their TBRs before we had all of our announcement videos up, and I think that's hilarious and amazing.
I mean, mostly because mine was like ridiculously late.
Mine was late too. You're fine.
I think that's actually a good thing, so that people don't forget about us, and it's a constant reminder.
I agree. We kind of like accidentally paced it out throughout the entire month, and that worked really well for us.
Or at least the first half.
Yeah.
Also, can I just say, Esmay in pink, like. No,
Esmay, you look like a queen. When you said that,
like a damn sugar cane.
When you said that in your tweet, I was like, Esmay, who hurt you? Who made you think you don't look good in pink?
The color pink. That's who hurt me. I hate the color. Do you see any pink around me? I don't even own any pink books.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought you were wearing pink right now.
What?
I thought you were wearing pink right now, but now I'm realizing.
No, it's like it's not even close to pink.
Is it like orange?
It's like a burned orange, yeah. Okay. It's not even close to pink.
Well, to be fair, I hate pink as well. And for some reason, I think it's all I own in my wardrobe. I don't even know how that happened.
I am obsessed with pink, but for some reason my wardrobe is blue and red. So very like Supergirl vibes when I want to be looking like Elle Woods.
That is so awesome. Or you can look like Melissa Benoit. She's also such like
true.
I can see it. I can see it.
Thanks.
No, but seriously, like I don't do pink. Like I'm looking around my room. There's no pink. Like pink the closest thing you're gonna get to pink is like, but this is it's orange. Like it's a chapstick.
Go search for the first pink book that you can find, and what is it?
Yeah, I actually don't know how to wear this, but
Ashley, that is great. I love it.
It's so cute.
Iconic. You should always wear that from now on. You should be known as Ashley the Hat Queen.
Also, can I just say,
wear a beret? I don't know.
I think you wear. I mean, I've never worn one, but I do think you wear them a little bit slanted, like you are. So I just
okay.
I don't know. I'm not French. No, the first pink book I have is Girl Serpent Thorn, which was the Fairy Loot edition. I hate it because it's pink.
Oh. I thought you would hate that book.
No, the book was fine. Like it wasn't outstanding, but it was fine. And then I think the other one that's potentially a little bit pink. Where did I leave that book? I do own that one, right? Is 6 Crimson Cranes.
Oh.
I own 6 Crimson Cranes, right?
I'm obsessed with the UK cover.
Where the heck?
But I think I only gave it 4 stars. And I'm not super looking forward to the sequel. So I'm like,
I actually have the arc of the sequel. I need
I don't know.
I had a phase last year where when it was announced that it was coming out and everything, where it was one of my most anticipated book releases that I really wanted to, but I'm on a book buying ban. And since then, the hype for every single book release that I was anticipating just died down for me, like in my heart. I'm not excited for anything at this point, but I remember just being really excited about it.
No, I'm having issues. Like whenever I order, I can't pre-order anything. And I used to have like a one pre-order per month budget, but now I'm like, well, I live here next week. And so I don't want to order something and like cancel it later. I don't know.
Yeah.
I get that. Also, Mariana, if you send me your wish list, then you are not breaking your book buying ban.
Esmay, I am breaking your wallet then. Your bank account. I'm too nice for that. No. By the way,
how did we go from the I will murder you all the way from the other side of the planet to I like that's too far.
Yeah, I'm being too nice. I'm evil, but not that evil. Also, yeah.
Yeah, you're not alone, Ashley. Someone just literally said, I am the biggest read multiple books at the same time type of gal.
Yes.
Yeah.
What is the difference? You can read fantasy fast too, saying as someone who read the last 2 Hulk books in 2 days. Yeah. I mean, you're literally like, you're on fire. Every single time you read, you're on fire. I don't even know how you do this. Teach me your magic, please.
So when I said like that romance is like faster, like not just romance, but like spicy books, they're like a faster read. It's just because they don't require as much brain power to follow the world building, follow the politics, follow the character development or whatever, foreshadowing. You can just fly through it. And if you miss something, it's no big deal. But with a fantasy, it's like, when did that happen?
Yeah, I agree. Same, actually.
I can't find my moisturizer anywhere. It's bothering me.
I can get that.
What did you say? You can find your
moisturizer.
Oh my god.
Aw.
It was literally behind the laptop. I hate everything.
That's also pink, isn't it? Like half pink.
Oh yeah, it is.
Woo! More pink. How many times must I repeat myself? It is Esmay of many colors.
That's true.
Yeah, that's true.
Actually, like everything in this room is pink. Like
Cute. Also, no.
I mean, does this count as pink?
The one in your right hand, is it your right hand? The candle. It matches Esmay's shirt.
oh,
it does.
Yeah, it's kind of like peachy.
Yeah,
it's very cool. It's actually a dress, but you can't see it.
Oh,
Oh,
wait, that's the dress you bought, isn't it?
It is. I just threw on something quickly because I was still in work gear, and that's like a very I'm sorry to say, but it's a very hideous, like bright blue polo that just does nothing for your figure.
I feel like I've seen you wear it, and I liked it though.
I mean, I probably wore it in vlogs sometimes, yeah, because I was too lazy to.
I think you look really good in blue. It like complements your hair color.
Thank you. That is sweet. That's very sweet. Fun weird fact. Apparently, her last name rhymes with
Benoist. Yeah. But
like, I don't even know how you pronounce it. I've always said Benoit, but Benoist just sounds weird. But that's me. Charlotte, hello.
Hi.
Also, if you wanna, did I send you the link? If you want to join, let me know. I can send you the link. Hello. My magic is I want to win readathons. I mean,
wait, but did he say what team he's on?
Yeah, Celestial Cup. Yeah.
What?
Celestial Cupcakes, not our team.
The wrong one. You had 3 amazing people. Everyone's amazing, but
Meanwhile, I'm like Boo, and Esmay is. Everybody's amazing. Everybody's great.
I mean, we'll still beat you, but
Eric's
good luck, Esmay. Esmay, good luck to your team on Desertathon. You're gonna need it.
I can kick you off the stream, right?
There's no
for me. You can kick me off the stream, but you can't kick me out of your heart.
Oh God, not again.
I mean, it's true.
My favorite thing to say.
See, there's no need for the Red Velvet Royals to compete because upon joining my team, we automatically have crowns. So Oh, I want to wear a
Yeah.
crown.
That's like
Yes,
giving
wear a
medals
crown.
to losers.
What?
That's like giving medals to losers. I'm sorry, I'm a little competitive.
Listen, it
You're a
is
little
my
bit
birthday month.
savage.
I'm automatically a winner the entire month, so it doesn't matter how my team does.
You look beautiful in a crown, just FYI.
Honestly, if we're being honest, just the way the how many people signed up is a huge win. It doesn't matter who wins or who loses or how things go. Just the fact that people have signed up and we're having so much fun, that's like a win in my book.
You know what I'm most excited for?
Baking.
Baking. I am committed. I will do baking sprints. I don't care. I will do them. And the funniest thing is that I thought, what should I bake? I should of course bake the recipe that is from my team. Meaning Esmay has to make baklava. I have never even tried baklava, let alone made it myself. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try it first time during a sprint. So that's going to be chaotic, but I am so excited.
Well, I'm going to cheat, and instead of making a shortcake, I'm going to make a cheesecake, because that's the only thing I know how to do.
Yes.
I mean, we kind of have to bake every single weekend now. I feel like we have to.
Esmay, do you want me to burn my house down? I can do it once. I can't try my last 3 times.
I mean, the chaotic neutral character in me says yes.
I want to see it. Bring out the cameras.
As long as you're streaming it.
Yeah. Do it for the Vine.
Do it for the views. I also tend to read multiple books at once, but I don't plan for it. It just happens. That's a mood. That's a mood. Hello. Is that the new? It is. It is indeed the new dress. I feel very pretty in it, which is good.
You are very pretty.
Oh, thank you. You guys should go check out my readathon I'm hosting next month. Oh, that is also really cool.
Yeah.
If I can combine it, then I will definitely check it out. That's awesome. I feel like Ashley reads multiple books at once in a more structured way. Yeah, I agree.
I have a Google Doc where I keep track of the 5 books I'm reading, and then once I get to 50%, I host a poll for the next book, and 75% I can claim that book for the month so that I can take it off of my next month's TBR. And I keep like a little list of like things that I want to be reading at all times. So like an audiobook, 2 arcs, a sequel, things like that. So that's how I pick what goes in my polls.
Ashley, do you ever get a reading slump?
Not really.
Teach me your ways, please.
I sent you.
What is my sorry?
Sorry, I was saying I sent you the link on Twitter.
Oh, cool. Oh, yeah, Charlotte's joining. Yay!
Team Camel. So I'm curious, who's Team Elephant? Let me know. Are my elephant riders? That sounds weird. But anyway, are my elephants here?
I had to be Scorpion because I needed whatever their power move was to.
Yeah, that's fair.
I just want with a lion, so.
You traitors.
Esmay, I can't pick your team for the 3rd time in a row.
Yes, you can.
No.
I don't see the problem.
But I mean, Sasha would be hurt.
The problem
Think of Sasha's feelings.
I don't see the problem.
Sasha would be hurt.
The problem
Think of Sasha's
You
feelings.
still have the tab open, by the way.
Hi, everyone.
Charlotte, do you have the tab open?
Oh, yeah.
YouTube?
Oh my god, I was looking at it. I'm so sorry. Hi.
Hello. Oh, it's been so long since I saw you.
The same.
How are you
Hi.
doing?
I'm doing fine. How are all of you?
I'm lit up like a Christmas tree, but
Yeah,
we're
I
ignoring
can see
that.
You're a desert angel today.
Thanks.
No nose.
No nose.
No, that reminds me of that. Do you know that very TikTok famous kind of audio that goes, They're like, if the men can find out that we shapeshift, that
Yes.
one, you can pretend like you have no nostrils. Look like a pterodactyl. Men love pterodactyl.
I don't know why I thought this, but as soon as you were like, you know, that popular TikTok, and all I could think was that one that's like, my money don't jiggle.
Jiggle, jiggle. It's so
Every time I go on TikTok, that's the only thing that's playing.
yeah. I mean, I see a lot of TikToks, and I'm like, with some of them, I'm very happy about, but some of them.
Esmay, you may have noticed that I stopped tagging you in TikToks.
Yeah.
It's because I've been respecting your time to not be on TikTok, but to do your thesis work. You can now expect me to.
I mean, I've only re-downloaded TikTok yesterday, so.
Oh, you deleted it. That's smart.
Yeah, I mean, if I wouldn't have, then.
Yeah. No, I have to do that with social media if I have like a big deadline or something.
Yeah. So, what are you reading, Charlotte?
I last night started reading a Sally Rooney book, Normal People.
I heard so many good things about this book that I want to start it myself.
Yeah, I actually decided to do like a, I guess, challenge. So this is like a spoiler, but I want to try and read all of her books and see what I think of them. Because I've heard such different things about them. So I've had them for a while because I lent them from the library, and I need to return them soon. So that's why I need to read them now.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Also, curious question. I need to answer for this because I want to try one of his books. But what is your? I'm trying to pronounce this wrong. You can pronounce the name. You know who we're talking about. But which book should I read?
You're talking about Fredrik Backman?
Yeah.
Oh.
And please choose one you think I would enjoy.
I'm conflicted. I think solid ones to start with, if you want a mix of like both humor and like seriousness, is either Anxious People or A Man Called Ove. Beer Town is amazing, but that one is a tad bit more serious. With some trigger warnings in it. But I also surprised. I saw that Jane listened to Anxious People, and she really enjoyed it apparently. So that's
that's the one that I'm tempted to read as well. So
it's quite fun. I think like usually you and Jane have like opposite taste, so that's why I'm saying that perhaps I might call Uwe otherwise. But I feel like I don't know. Anxious People is the one that hooked me. So
I really, really want to do more of those. Make it a series of reading your friend's favorite books, and then maybe choose one book or something, and then like do three people per video or something along those lines.
Yeah.
Oh, Esmay, you can already count Crazy Rich Asians as one of the books that I
can.
Yeah,
I am doing it. Ashley, give me one of your favorites. I'll do it.
Okay, like my favorites of all time, or my favorites of this year or last year?
Favorites of all time.
Oh God, that was the one I was unprepared to answer.
So the good question.
Have you already read Six of Crows?
Is that even a question?
Okay.
I have.
House of Salt and Sorrows by Erin A. Craig. I really liked.
I think I have that one, but I haven't read it yet.
You know, you can think on it and just tell me.
Wait. Have you read These Violent Delights?
Yes.
Have you read Fury Born by Claire Legrand?
Yes. Damn it. I still have to read Lightbringer though, but I have read Fury Born. It's one of my absolute favorites as well.
I would say you could count Lightbringer because I'm hoping to read that for my birthday, and I sobbed finishing Kingsbane. So you could count book 3 because we deserve
it.
Series. We should. That'd be so fun.
That'd be fun. Well, I feel like this book is going to bloody destroy me.
I think Megan also needs to read book 3. So we could coerce her into reading it because she and I have been trying to buddy read it for like the entire year and have not got into it to my knowledge.
I will bully you into it. That's good.
Perfect.
Just don't buddy read it like you did the Traitor Queen.
What happened?
Also-
Did you read it all at once or not at all?
Oh, I thought that was at me for not starting it until halfway through the month.
Yeah, no, well, see, Charlotte, here's the thing. Esmay and I and Ashley, we decided we're all gonna read The Traitor Queen the next month.
Yeah.
So the month before that month, Esmay and I finished The Bridge Kingdom, the first book, and we were like, we need to start it right now. The Traitor Queen, we need to start it.
Yeah.
We started The Traitor Queen without Ashley, and we started immediately. So yeah, and then I read the Traitor Queen like the next month.
You also DNF'd it at that point, and then I was
No,
like,
we both.
yeah.
So when Esmay and I both felt the need to start a Traitor Queen, we read it for like 2 days and then stopped. So the next month, I actually finished the book. Esmay still hasn't finished it. Ashley hasn't even started it, I think, at that point. So, it's cursed. It's the buddy read that's not buddy reading.
You did good for the first one, though, didn't you?
Yeah.
Finally.
Because we made, we separated the book based on 60 pages, and we read 60 pages a day.
Ooh, good job.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the same as my buddy read with Kelly of The Love Hypothesis. I literally read like the first. We said, okay, let's do the first 60 pages.
Like normally.
And then I read the first 60 pages, and then I was so obsessed with it that I sent her a text like, "Hey, do you mind if I continue?" And she's like, "No, just continue." So I read it in a day.
To be fair, The Love Hypothesis is the best book that Esmay recommended to me.
Ooh.
It's my favorite book. Oh, also, Esmay, I know you, and I think Femke as well, we've talked about buddy reading Illuminate.
Yeah, you finished it, haven't you?
Yeah, that's not happening. Sorry.
Here I am, working on my thesis, and there you are, stabbing me in the back.
Well, you have to have something fun happening in your life.
My internet cut out, so all I heard was Mariana's talking about our failed buddy read, and I just came back to I was working on my thesis and you stabbed me in the back.
I saw that you were frozen, Ashley.
So
I'm like, what are you doing? You were like frozen for a while. Like, she's not there anymore, is she?
I listened to that whole story with Mariana on like 0.25 speed, and I was like, oh, poor thing, her internet's going out. And then I was like, oh my God, it's me.
Why is this so funny? I love you, but it's a very funny story.
It's totally okay. I'm so sleep deprived.
I love that.
That seems like such a hard dessert to make, so I applaud you guys.
It is?
Yeah.
Apparently it's not. It's very easy.
Oh,
Just
really?
time consuming. Oh, guys, we're doing 24-hour sprints apparently. At least for me,
When?
because I want to make baklava.
Perfect. Amazing.
I have time.
You're never too late. Welcome, welcome.
Hi.
That sounded like Effie. Does lasagna count as cake? 100%.
I think so.
Just instead of putting like regular sauce in there, just put Nutella in there.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be quiet.
Oh no, don't do that.
On what planet, though? It's pasta.
It's a pasta cake.
I'm sorry.
It's like how you can have shepherd's pie, and that's not dessert.
You know what?
Fight
If
me.
you count lasagna as cake, we're not talking anymore.
Change your team to the lasagna lovers.
I am sorry.
Sorry, but
You
that's a
did-
red flag.
You DNF'd my
If you
favorite
really
book,
wanted to.
and you want to talk about red flags? What is it?
Esmay, clearly you have no taste.
Okay, so Esmay and I have the same taste, so I was just insulted. Like,
But that's the thing.
Like,
Esmay and I also have the same taste.
you're right. You insulted yourself.
Here.
Exactly.
There you go. This is how I feel right now.
Charlotte, I'm so sorry. You have to endure our chaos.
It's completely fine.
We're happy you're here.
So happy.
I'm glad to be here.
Team Elephant all the way. Hello, welcome. Team Camel. Pterodactyl
It's
person just
almost
reminding me of
home.
Sauron. Ooh.
I did not realize that Anxious People author and the Beartown author were the same until a few days ago.
Oh. Cool.
And here I am having not read any of those books. Yeah. Look, when you went off on that side quest, the main plot continued.
When your thesis is a side quest. We were both like so strongly opinionated on something that like I had no opinion on 3 seconds before.
Just about to sign up. I think this is Desertathon. If I read most fantasy and mystery, don't read smut, and hate contemporary, what do you think would be the best team? I mean, it depends, because we have like the adventure team, then you would have to go with Pastry Pirates. You could go for Red Velvet Royals, but you could also, if you read mostly like dark fantasy, mystery kind of things, you could also go for Dessert Gins.
Yeah, I would say if there's like royal in the fantasy, like are they like queens and kings and emperors and stuff like that? Absolutely, Red Velvet Royals. I think mystery is you get extra points on.
Cozy Cookies?
I think it's Cozy Cookies and Desert Gins. Dessert.
Yeah, but that's dark mystery.
Yeah,
but also the yeah.
It's more like thriller almost.
Honestly, I would go with the Pastry Pirates because of fantasy adventure. Mystery can be adventure, just not the good kind.
You should definitely go for Dessert Gins, though.
Yeah, Red Velvet Royals.
Yeah, I was so confused by the team.
You're my team, right?
Yeah, because I had to randomize it. Like, I have no clue what to pick, so I randomized it, and it was Desert Jeans. And for me, I don't know if I'm thinking about it the wrong way, but I'm thinking like vibes. It's like dark vibes.
No,
cozy
that's
vibes.
right.
That's totally right.
So we'll see how it goes. I have no freaking clue.
But here's the thing. Even if you join a certain team, you don't have to read within that team's genre. You can read whatever you want.
Yeah, that's very true.
You can only choose a team. Like, you can choose a team based on the prompts that suit you best. And it doesn't have to be like a certain genre.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's true.
Does anyone else hear an echo somewhere? Or is
Yeah, I do hear it too.
Yeah.
Wait, let me mute myself. Maybe it's me.
Wait, they both muted themselves.
I think it's me.
Okay, wait. I'm going to mute myself and then...
Okay, Esmay talk.
I think it might be me.
No, it was Mariana.
It's not me.
It's the church bells.
Where do you live again?
In the middle of nowhere. No, I live in a small country, well, Slovenia, and a small town. So I live like the church is almost next door.
I'm Googling this.
IG. It's called EG, but IG.
Speaking of reading, shall we do that in a little bit? We've been talking for 43 minutes.
I did not spell it right. I have Bolsonaro.
I understand how this could have been difficult. Yeah.
Yay! Come to my team! It was going to be between the team names that came up. And yeah, that's true. Avolt is basically our secret helper here with all of the amazing names. Though it kind of started with me just shouting out a random name, which we couldn't use because profanities.
Yeah, especially what came before spicy shortcakes.
Yeah. I mean, we changed it to spicy shortcakes, otherwise would not be PG rated.
Yeah, to get unsuspended from Twitter.
Let me know when that readathon is happening.
Let's just say that it the first word started with a W, and then the second one it was with whipped cream. So, yeah, you don't
Whipped
pronounce
cream, WHOR. You can fill in the blanks.
Yeah, you can fill in the blanks.
Okay.
I would prefer to say monetized, so.
Did you say Bosnia?
Close. Slovenia.
Oh my God. I was over here looking at Bolsavania. I don't know.
Well, it's a good thing you didn't type in Transylvania.
Lauren's here.
Slovenia. Okay.
Hi.
Oh, a country in the Balkans. I love this. I found out from Ancestry I'm like 5% Balkan.
Oh.
Well, if you come here, you may feel at home. After a culture shock.
I mean, I don't even dare visit you anymore.
What would I find the most surprising?
Honestly, I don't feel qualified to answer that question.
Is your country a bit similar, like in? I mean, it's almost rude to say, but I don't mean it this way. But is it kind of similar in culture to Romania?
No. Not. I would compare it more to Italy than Romania, or like Berlin. It's like it's a city. I mean, it's a country, but it has like cities. It has like it's really like established. It has its culture and stuff. But I wouldn't compare it, for example, to Croatia, which is, by the way, thriving in tourist season.
Wow.
But the war really did a number on them and on the Balkan countries. But Slovenia, I think, because we had a 10-day war, it was able to kind of get itself together easier than other countries in the Balkans. So we didn't feel that pain like that, economically.
Yeah.
So I would say it's a thriving country, but it's a small country. So yeah. You can drive 2 hours and you're in Italy or in Austria, Croatia, Hungary.
I'd like to visit. That sounds really cool, though.
Yeah, it's lovely, but I can't wait to leave.
Where are you going? Where do you want to move?
I don't know yet. I used to want to move to Scotland or Australia because it's hot.
I was just going to bring up Scotland. Oh, continue.
UK, just because it's close. But now with Brexit, you can't really move. But I was in like 6th grade. As soon as I learned English, I knew that I wanted to leave just because I like traveling.
Yeah. Nice. I found out last week that both of my biological parents are Scottish. And I don't know almost anything about Scotland. Yeah, like my biological mother is a 3rd Scottish, apparently. And I'm like, okay, so that might be why I have green eyes, but I can't trace it because I have to pay for the Ancestry subscription again. And all I know about Scotland is that it's always rainy and Outlander.
Outlander, yeah. Beautiful scenery. So much culture as well.
So now I want to visit in the rain.
Also whiskey.
Whiskey. Amazing. I hate whiskey. So sorry, ancestors.
I really want to go to Scotland too.
Let's go. Girls trip.
I'm down. Just wait. Let me get a job first. I'm starting my applications next week.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I want to finish my theory exam because I don't want to get a call in the middle of an exam. So,
totally.
Yeah.
In the middle of nowhere, say hi to Courage the Cowardly Dog.
I'm so scared of that show. I can't eat eggplants.
It's fair. It's very fair. It's smart. Scotland is gorgeous. North Wales as well. They're both pretty cold and very wet. Yeah.
But beautiful, beautiful scenery. And like the culture is stunning. And a lot of history.
Is it like a waterproof wardrobe? I'm just imagining like what would I pack?
Sweaters. Loads of
Sweaters,
sweaters.
boots.
I do love
Boots.
Oh, I have cute red rain boots, so like I'm ready.
I don't even have that, and I live in Sweden, so you'll do better than me.
It will be warmer.
Yeah, but you're used to it. You have, acclimated to the climate.
Definitely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What is
But you
this?
get winter. Do you get winter depression? Because like the sun goes down really fast, like at 4 p.m. or something in winter.
Even worse. But yeah,
How do
I
you
actually
survive?
think I've started to realize that the weather actually does affect my mood quite a lot. Like at first, it started during the autumn, but for me, it was always like, oh, it's because of school. That's why I'm always down. But then, like last year, it's like I'm no longer in school, and I'm still sad. What's going on? And I feel like I notice it more during the spring. Actually, like once the weather gets nicer, I feel my mood like becomes so much better.
Yeah.
So I don't think like I have the worst cases of depression, but it's everything is just dark. So
Yeah.
Fair. That's very fair.
but it's nice.
Also,
and bright
if
now.
Also, this is the same for the Netherlands. If you ever get here, you will get every single season in a day.
That is wild.
Scotland relations, the beginning starts in is what we get to wear. That is awesome.
That's awesome.
Cool.
My best friend found out she was Scottish too last week, and it's the Ross clan, and she found out that Jamie's clan from Outlander destroyed her clan. So I'm like, oh, mine too.
Gotcha.
Their motto though is like success inspires hope, and I'm like, that is such an ambitious like Enneagram 3 motto. So like, I really also want that to be mine.
I have summer depression, stupid sun. Can I make a very weird confession? I hate summer. Absolutely hate the sun. And I'm obsessed with Desert 5 books. I hate anything that has to do with heat. I am out. I am out. I don't like saunas. I don't like the spa. But I love Desert 5 books.
Esmay, that's like me loving apocalyptic books, but I would never want to be in an apocalypse.
Yeah, that's fair. If you think of that way, that helps.
Do you think that most people who read apocalypse or dystopian books want to be in an apocalypse? Because now I'm curious.
Honestly, it depends. If it's okay, no, I'm not gonna say that. It's really bad. Okay, zombie apocalypse is one that I would not want. Or a robots taking over scenario, because that's just horrible. But a virus, a plague, I don't mind that.
I don't want to relive that too soon.
Yeah, but I love reading books about the Black Death that like raged through, Europe. That I find fascinating. But again, if I had the option not to relive it, I would not want to go through another. Yeah.
Reverse seasonal depression, so I start feeling better in October. That is nice.
I had no idea that there was such a thing as reverse seasonal depression until a couple of months ago. Like, I just assumed everyone was happier in the summer. So that's very interesting to learn.
Yeah, I think I first heard it when Sasha mentioned it on her stream when they were talking about it. But that's totally fair. You have your own favorite seasons, and when you thrive. So yeah.
Yeah.
Is that a liquid blush you're using?
Yeah, it's from ColourPop.
Oh, nice. We don't have ColourPop here.
Oh,
I know. I am so
I
sad.
only discovered them a few years ago, but they're like my favorite makeup brand now.
Yeah, I'm sad. Yeah, it really depends on whether you love summer or not.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna follow the timer. Shall we do a longer sprint then, 45 minutes?
Yes, I told Michael I would call him once the sprint started. So.
Sorry.
I'm gonna. I probably won't read. I'm gonna watch the Johnny Depp versus Amber Heard trial.
I've been watching that for like all month.
Same. I have it paused right now, so I'm gonna do it on a 2x speed so that I can catch up to what we missed while we were talking.
That's fair. I just read or see TikToks. That's about it.
Yeah, same.
Hello.
Hello.
Let me quickly go through these and then we'll pull up the timer. I also love The Cold in the Dark. Ooh. Yeah, that's fair. That's very fair.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
true. Most people with the more summer depression thing tend to be introverts, though. Yeah, I mean, I'm not the biggest introvert, but I just don't like the summer at all. All right, timer time.
I think I will go off camera and call Michael, and then I think I will come back and you guys can watch me work.
All right. Let's.
Ooh, pretty.
Have fun reading, everyone.
Hi everyone, the timer stopped. Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Did we
So
lose
how did you do?
I read, I think, 48 pages, something like that. Pretty happy with that.
Nice.
That is more than a page a minute. I'm impressed.
Yeah.
I did some dishes and I did a load of laundry and talked to Michael. And now I'm blasting Michael on social media because he made fun of me for wearing the crown. So.
You're rocking it, Ashley.
Thank you.
Pretty.
How'd you do, Mariana?
Well, I poured myself another drink. I watched a little bit of the Johnny Depp Amber Heard situation, and I had it in the background when I was studying, and then I did the practice tests, and I managed to do 100% on that one.
Awesome.
Yeah, so I'm really excited because my exam is on Thursday, and I hope that I pass. I just know, when you're anxious and you get on there and like you have that exam in front of you and you blank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I know that I understand all the rules and everything. I know that I can do this. I'm just afraid that I'm gonna blank.
You've got this. You did 100 on the practice. You've
Yeah.
got this.
Let's hope so.
My English professor freshman year of university told me to help you not deal with that. The what's the term? Like blanking from like anxiety is to get a piece of candy and suck on it during your test. He said peppermint works really well, but I think like that applies to anything. So he would hand out like peppermints before every exam so that we would do better.
How about chewing gum? Do you think that works as well?
I think you could, but you're often not allowed in class, at least here, to chew gum. So I'm not sure.
Yeah, well, that's probably like school and stuff. This isn't really a school setting.
Oh, then yeah, probably. Because it's like just a passive action, I think, is the idea, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I used to have like a juice or a drink that I always brought with me to an exam. So I always had snacks when I wrote all my exams at uni. And I once had that juice like at a different occasion, and it was like instant PTSD, like freaking out, anxious, nervous, like no, I can't drink this. This is only like for exams now. I can't have it in any other situation. Like,
yeah, because you trained your brain to associate it with that situation.
Yeah, that was bad.
That's how I feel about white cheddar popcorn, because I would eat that in class. Because I could only go to the vending machine. Like it was one of those days where you have class like back to back the entire day. So I was like, if I don't eat this, I'll starve. So now every time I eat white cheddar popcorn, I'm like, I have to pull out my pencil and start taking notes immediately.
Was that in uni or like college or whatever?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because in high school, I don't. Can you eat anything in class?
I don't think we're even supposed to in university, but I was like, I will literally die if I can't eat anything all day. So, and I was not the only one in that position. So,
but like popcorn, isn't that loud?
No, I don't know why, but like it was very the brand that I would eat was very soft. So it's I can't remember the brand name. It wasn't like loud crunching like normal popcorn.
Oh yeah.
It was probably still loud, but there weren't very many vending machine options. I would have had a sandwich if I could. Yeah, it was probably loud.
Well, I mean, you have to survive somehow.
Yeah.
Esmay, how did you do? You're muted.
Let's forget that happened. Now I read a couple of chapters, which I'm really enjoying this. I'm reading Crazy Rich Asians.
Oh, right.
I love that book.
Yeah, I read it. Also, I got the audiobook for anxious people. Because I realized that, did I say audiobook? I meant ebook. Anyway,
Whichever is fine.
yeah. So basically, I realized that one of the prompts is spice up your TBR. So I'm thinking of reading outside of the box or outside of my reading box.
Yeah.
So I got the ebook to force myself.
Nice. Cool.
Esme, when you finish reading Crazy Rich Asians, if you want to buddy read the second book, let me know.
I should put it on my TBR first.
Have you seen the movie?
I have.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I love it.
It's why I wanted to read the book.
I'm
I
like
love
curious if it affects the reading experience, like at least like for you.
Yeah.
If you-
I didn't realize it was a book
Yeah. No. Same.
until after I read or after I saw the movie. So
Yeah.
Yeah. I love all the background detail the author gives to all of the characters. It makes the world seem so real. Like
Yeah.
everybody's family has a history, and I just love it.
also,
Okay,
question for those of you who don't know a bit about this story: Astrid in the movie is Nick's sister, right? Not his cousin.
No, I don't know. See,
Because
I
I
don't
think like
remember
at
now.
one point in the movie they're like sitting down to make dumplings, where Nick basically is like, "Yeah, I would come home to my mom's dumplings every day," and then Astrid would be like looking at the same woman, being like, "Well, you never did that for me."
I'm not sure. I read the book first, so I haven't read the book yet, so I haven't watched the movie, and it's killing me.
Is there like a
Dude.
family tree in the book?
Huh?
In the book, I think there's a family tree in it. Is it?
Yeah, there is.
What does that one say?
Oh no, it is actually they're also cousins in the movie apparently.
Yeah. But there is gonna be a spin-off, Crazy Rich Asian spin-off. I don't know if that's gonna be a movie or a show. I don't know. I think they're talking about movie that will be.
I
a
just want the
spin-off.
second movie, honestly.
I
Yeah,
think I
I'm waiting
saw
for that.
something about this. Is it? What's his name?
China Rich Girlfriend.
Harry Shue Jr. Am I confused?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I love him. That would be cool.
Yeah. It's gonna be amazing. I can't wait. Honestly, give me all the Crazy Rich Asians universe content. I will buy everything.
You're
Okay.
making me want to read the book now.
What did you say, Ashley?
I'm just confirming whoever said it's going to be a movie is correct.
I said that.
Awesome.
Are you doubting me? How dare you?
No, I was just already Googling it when you said it was a movie, and I was like, oh no, I'm already reading the article. I have to finish it.
Also, Charlotte, you should totally read it. I
I'm
love
adding
it.
it to my want to read now. If it's not
Yeah, I
already
love
there. It's not. I'm adding it.
Also, I have gotten into this bad habit of being tempted to just buy books on Amazon for friends if it's my favorite book, sort of to make them guilt read them.
So you
Which
mean
is
it's
a
not
good
going to
idea.
fit in my haul pile?
Like,
Yeah, as may be very careful if you ever want to like buy me a book, because I change my mind all the time. I am again in a phase where I want to unhaul every single book that I own.
Same.
I don't even know what I want to buy anymore.
why?
There's so many good books coming out, but I am afraid that if I buy them, by the time that I pick them up, I won't be in the mood for them anymore.
There's like two different teams here now. Like we have me and Esmay, team keep books, and then we have team unhaul books.
That's so
Well,
true.
to be fair, I'm thinking about moving out of my country in like 2024. So I want to bring as many
But
books
that's
as
like
I can with me.
that's
But
2 years. We keep two
Literally,
Yeah.
also trying to move out of my country next year.
I mean, if you guys move to the Netherlands, you can donate them to me.
Esme's like, I'll take them.
Esmay, let's just move in together and have a library together.
That sounds
Yeah,
fun.
that's a good idea. That's a good idea.
We have the same taste. We don't even need separate libraries.
That's true. That's true. It depends. Are we team break the spine or leave the spine intact?
Leave the spine
Lead the
intact.
conversation.
Except if it's a thick book that you can't really help.
I've never.
In that case, we can share a library. Because if you break the spines of my very expensive books, I will hurt you.
No, I'm very careful. I'm very peculiar about that. I don't want my books to look like they were read. I want them to be in good condition so that when you pick them up, you can still read them, so that they last a long time.
I have
Sorry, Charlotte.
My dogs often scratch the book though, so like every time I try to sell them, I'm like, I have to put great condition instead of new, because there's always like a tiny little dog mark underneath the dust jacket, and I'm like, thanks, Jack.
I actually sold my Throne of Glass books somewhere at the beginning of this year or the end of last year, and one of the books was literally it had little tiny kitten teeth in them because Luna chewed on one.
Oh crap, I need my charger. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
So talking about books and conditions, Oh,
look at the dog following Ashley out.
So cute.
That's
So
cute. I think that's Caroline, but I'm not sure.
I basically ordered Children of Blood and Bone on World of Books, and I ordered it in very good condition.
Yeah,
very good condition. So it was the best condition. It's not new.
Isn't
but
it
it's
missing 30 pages?
Missing 30 pages. Yes, that's not very good condition. I did get a refund, but what am I gonna do with the book now?
You could maybe make it into decorations.
I did that. I purchased a book from Book Depository, and it was so just whack. I don't know, like it did not make any sense at all. But I love the cover. So what I've done now is I cut out the cover and I put it in a frame, and I want to hang it somewhere.
Aww,
that's cool.
That's cool. At least you're using it, even though that you wouldn't.
Yeah, and I did get like a refund for it and all, so it's not like I spent any money, but like it literally did not make any sense. I was like, how can it be this bad?
Yeah. I ordered a self-published book, and you can still see. I don't know. Wait, I'm gonna just. I think it's Kiss the Fae, and basically everything's good and all. But there is a page or a few pages where you can see just basically lines where it was supposed to cut the page, but they didn't. They cut a little bit. I mean, they left the lines in, so you get the whole page is shifted.
Oh geez.
No.
Interesting.
I don't know if it's Kiss the Fae or if it's any other book. Maybe A Deal with the Elf King.
Is that self-published though?
What?
I think so. I could be wrong, but I thought so.
Is it? I mean, it's Elise Kova, so I'm guessing it would be.
Which one?
A Deal with the Elf King.
Yeah.
I feel like I read something that like her books are more expensive because she's not with a publisher.
That's true. Yeah. 59 pages, doing really well.
Nice.
That's some
Nice.
Ooh, Dracula's really, really cool. I love that book. It's actually right here. I've watched more Tiger Bunny, which feels weird to say. The last 2 months it was Inazuma 11. That's the baseball one, right? Or am I just mixing things up completely? No, that's not the baseball one.
Are we talking anime?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know about the bare bones of anime, so don't come for me, please.
I know like a bone of anime.
Did you find the book though? What were you reading? So I only read a few pages. Oh, so they are. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I am just stupid. I cannot say that about my favorite universe. I cannot buy every single DC book out there. Yeah. Yep.
Okay, so I can't find the book, but it's possible that it was Rhapsodic.
Did you unhaul that one?
I gave it to my friend. I didn't want to keep it.
I only have the Kindle Unlimited, so I can't unhaul it dramatically, which is
This is the important question, guys.
No.
I have so many bookmarks that
I think I used to in like middle school because I didn't have any.
I need to
I
show you.
don't dog ear because of like for bookmark reasons, but when I read like a self-help sort of book, or I don't know, like a non-fiction, that I did dog ear pages in that one because it just worked with the vibe of the book. But I don't.
Yeah, but that's
normally do
different.
that.
Also,
But also
guys, I need to show you this.
I mean, what is that?
Oh wow. Oh, bird.
So pretty.
But it's my grandfather's actually. Like I got 2 of these gigantic maps, so they're just filled with bookmarks, and I took all of the cute ones out and put them in like a jar, and I am using them. So
That's cool.
it also like it I think he literally cut this out of some kind of journal, and then he basically I think he laminated them because there's also information about the bird on the back.
Oh,
Apparently this is a chaffinch, 15 centimeters long, eats insects and seeds. Haunts are very general, a very neat nest of moss, lighten hair, wool, and feathers in a bush or 3 fork. Lays 4 to 6 eggs, gray with pink tinge and brown blotches in April or May.
okay. I recognize that you said 426, but at first I thought you said 46, and I was like, "Oh,
That's a lot. There's a lot of eggs.
yeah."
A lot of eggs.
I am requesting non-bookish assistance.
Do share.
I want to do my eye makeup. I probably won't do anything dramatic at all, just like some crease. But I have like 6 palettes.
Which ones do you have?
Okay. Blush Crush.
Cute.
Cute.
This is definitely like Desertathon vibes, but
Which one is that?
My friend gave this to me before she moved. It's called Pure Festival.
It's very beautiful.
I know, right? I love this is my favorite eyeshadow out of all this
Oh,
red,
that's nice.
out of all the ones I own, because
That's
it makes the green in my eyes like
Yeah.
So nice.
Baroque, which I guess matches my top the most. Lilac You a Lot.
Ooh. Is that ColourPop?
Yeah. And I like these. I'm sorry. I even just won a giveaway, so now I have like $150 to spend on it.
Nice.
I want to go to America just to buy ColourPop.
You can order it, but there's a bunch of taxes. I
Huge
think
shipping.
I've done that once.
Yeah,
Like
it's
find a
painful.
friend, purchase a bunch of things together, and just split the fees.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
My
I own too much makeup already to
Same.
do that. So.
I have issues.
Disney Princess.
Oh, that's cute too.
And then the final one is Villains Misunderstood.
Ooh.
I remember
I vote
eyeing
the
both of
Desert
them.
one.
What is it, Charlotte?
I remember eyeing both of those
Aw,
princess palettes.
I love that. They're really nice. I think this princess one I got on a whim, and it was the first thing I'd ever gotten from ColourPop. And I was like, this is just like a gimmick, right? And I was like, this is the best eyeshadow. So yeah, those are my options.
Esmay had a vote.
I vote for the desert one.
Charlotte,
I
what
love
do you vote for?
I think
I
someone
like
also
the princess
voted.
one or the desert one.
Yeah.
So, desert.
They got me princess. Okay. I could do something weird with like the purple and pink and make it.
I like the really sparkly one at the bottom, like the purplish.
I don't use that.
I used to do this very intense, like purple. Like I have one very expensive palette that I bought with a gift card because otherwise I would have never gotten it for myself. But it has the most beautiful, like I think it has like a petrol one, so it like shifts between like purple and green.
Oh, wow.
And there are these beautiful. Wait, I'll just grab the palette.
Which
I am
palette
excited
is it?
about
Yeah.
makeup. I will grab it. I will also grab the ones I use most, just for funsies and whatever. I will grab them.
This is my biggest complaint with ColourPop, and why I try to be more specific about what I buy with them now. Oh, this isn't even ColourPop. I don't know what I'm talking about. But anyways, with ColourPop, they have the same issue. So these are like loose glitter, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's really pretty, but it's actually super harmful for your eyes. And one time I had put this one or one of the ColourPop ones on my eyes last summer, and then when I tried to wash it off, it got like all in my eyes, and they were irritated for like a whole week. So now I try to only use the ones that are like this one is shimmery and sparkly, but it's part of the shadow and not like loose glitter. I'm gonna go wash this off. It's all over my hand now.
Glitter gets everywhere.
No, I was actually talking about this one, which is an Anastasia Beverly Hills palette.
Nice.
The Jackie Aina palette.
I remember
you can see how well loved it is, but like this, other side, this is like a petrol shade. You can't really see it. It doesn't do it justice. I need flashlight.
I recently purchased 2 Anastasia Beverly Hills palettes, actually.
Like, I think they're expensive, but they're
beautiful.
Wait, let me see if I can show you this way. That is too intense. Can you see? Like, it's this shade.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, kind of like metallic.
Pretty green.
Yeah, like it basically has a shift between like, and then that. Whoa, sorry. This purple shade right here. Oh, I'm doing it the wrong way. This one is beautiful.
Oh wow, I like that.
Absolutely beautiful. And you wouldn't be surprised, but I use that one ton.
That seems
I
very
remember
good.
wanting that palette. Yeah.
It's really like, it really makes me experiment. And I honestly, like, I don't do that often, but I use every single shade, even the pink one, which I use in the purple look. So,
thank you.
Well, the pink one's definitely the one I touched the least, but still, I use all of them.
It's hard to use pink on your face if it's for your eye makeup. I feel like it makes your eyes look kind of red. At least mine specifically.
I just never use pink on my eyes.
I don't have a problem with pink. I have a problem with blue. Because it makes my eyes look like I have a bruise. I cannot do blue.
In high school, like end of high school, I used to use a lot of red eyeshadow because I was so inspired by like male K-pop artists. I wanted to do their eye looks. So I have so many red eyeshadows now.
They're so beautiful though. Red. I love red as well.
If you put it like right in the corner too. It's so nice.
There's so many cool things to do with that. Like I don't really use it for every day now because I work in like with IT and like coding. So I feel like my coworkers who are all like computer nerds will just look at me like, okay. Like they wouldn't really say anything. I feel like they would just be confused because they don't really get that.
No. Also, my favorite brand for very inexpensive eyeshadows is Sueva. They're so underrated.
Oh, I've never heard of that.
This is the first one, which definitely has a theme. Also well loved. It's very deserty.
I have that one.
I love the middle top one.
This one, like this is like a golden like lip. Oh, I dunked my nail into it. Sorry, babe.
How are you actually panning your shadows? I am pan them.
I mean, I use them so often.
I also.
No, I have the same problem. Like I've had this for like 2 years, and you can't tell I've used it really.
No, same. But perhaps I just have too many eyeshadows then, because I do use eyeshadows most days. It's just
I don't want to come to terms with that. So.
Then I have this was the Cocoa Blend, by the way, if you were wondering. Then I have the Spice of Life one, which is just as beautiful, but it is a lot warmer.
I have
also, yes, very much hit pan on that one. This is one of my absolute favorite shades. Very, very pretty. I use this often too.
How are you hitting pan?
Also, I think I haven't hit pan on this one, but I've only had this for a couple months. But this, you can't really see it, but it has the most beautiful, like warm shades.
Yeah,
it doesn't show up on. I think this is the best way to show you.
Yeah,
they're beautiful, and I love the shimmers are so stunning. Like,
so are you all warm or cool toned? Like when you do your makeup, What do you lean more
Warm.
towards?
Warm. I do
No
not do
idea.
cool tone. I don't do cool toned at all.
I experiment, mostly warm, sometimes cool.
I have no
like to
idea.
switch it up.
I just do my makeup the way I feel.
Yeah, kind of same.
Fair. Yeah, I'm most like unless you I mean I do purple, but other than that it's all warm tone. Also, I have 2 more palettes to show you, which are they've been loved. They've been loved. But I have both of the Revolution Soph X palettes,
Ooh.
which is this is the second one, which is kind of falling apart at the seams. That's this one.
Ooh. I like that.
Those shades.
They're very, very stunning. I don't love all of the shimmers though. They're very hit and miss, but the just the mattes are amazing. So that one, I have to keep them in the box because otherwise, things go wrong. And then this one, which both looks gross because it kind of is, and the top comes off. So,
well loved.
Oh, that's pretty.
I love that.
So
It has a lot of
beautiful.
options.
I have a lot of options. I actually want to get some more pastels. I have a couple more palettes, but I don't use those as often. But I use these most times.
If I buy eyeshadow palettes, I normally go for colorful ones. Because if I do my eyeshadow, I'm always gonna go for something that's like colorful. Because other days, if I don't feel like I don't have days when I feel neutral. If I want to do my eyeshadow, I'm gonna do it so that I stand out.
Yeah.
But I did declutter a lot recently, so I only have one eyeshadow palette left.
Damn, I could never.
Same.
Well, I had makeup for years, and you know how it gets bad.
Yeah, but you can ignore that.
Yeah, I can't get rid of those. I just can't.
But I have this thing. I want to use up things. Like with most stuff, I'm just like, I want to use it till it's completely finished. Until it reaches that point, I'm like, I can throw this out. I still have so much usage I can get out of it.
Yeah, I was the same until I realized some of the stuff started causing breakouts. Or wasn't performing as well as it used to. So I was like, okay.
Of course, it's like things are getting bad, and like if they smell funky or something, absolutely get rid of it. But me, like things like eyeshadows, they don't really go bad.
I gave the rest of them to my friend, who is kind of just starting her own makeup journey.
Aww.
So.
A makeup baby.
Great.
Yeah.
Reading learning. Ooh. I still have to read Aurora Rising. It is on my shelf. I was supposed to read it for a live show. I didn't though.
This is why I would love to do a book club. I feel like it would be so fun to be like, this is the book we're all going to read this month. I picked it because like it's an old arc and we have to read it now. But I never read anything on time. So I would be a terrible book club leader.
Actually, I'm the same. Today I was thinking I had the fear of missing out. Giant FOMO. I want my own book club, but I know that if we decide on a book, I know that there is a 90% chance that I won't read this book at all. I'll even pick it up.
Yeah, because I totally forgot until right now that we actually talked about starting a book club after with a buddy read of Trader Queen, and like I absolutely forgot that until right this second.
We did talk about that, didn't we?
That's embarrassing.
We have a group on Twitter and we don't talk, we don't chat in it.
True. That's very true. I'm like never read my Twitter DMs.
That's why it's the good thing about having a book club is having as many hosts as you can. So if, for example, 3 of the hosts don't read a book for that month, there's 2 of them who can still read and do the live show and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been really good with reading most of the books for the book club, but I've missed 2 in a row because of life. But I've read the one for this month 16 times.
Spanish Love Deception. I need to read that one next from the Enchanted Book Club.
I need to read that too. So buddy read.
Perfect. I'm not reading it.
Can we get a buddy read like counter whenever someone says buddy read on the live?
Somebody should start making a list. Ashley, what did you say? You're not reading it in June?
Yeah, I'm not reading it in June, but maybe July, because it's on my 12 and 12 challenge. So like I have to read it before the end of the year.
Great, you can just text me whenever.
Perfect. Not glitter, the sparkly cousin of sand. I know I was like, I hate glitter makeup, but I actually have a lot of things like objects that are glittery. So whenever Michael is like unpacking my things from the car, he's like, why is the trunk full of glitter? And I'm like, I don't know. Did Caroline do it?
Blame someone else. Blame the dog.
Does our dog glitter? Should we take her to the vet again?
I really would get her like a glitter collar if I could find one.
That's the thing. Like I love glitter eyeshadow. I even bought loose glitter, but glitter items, I have none. None.
Yeah, same.
I think.
Other than eyeshadow, yeah, same.
Like the only thing I can think of that has some kind of glitter on it are my antlers that I have for my Christmas videos.
Oh.
But those are somewhere stashed away in a box, so
I can't even think what I have that's glittery. Like now that I am like there's something.
Oh, can I show you guys something?
Of course.
of course.
So I'm doing my driver's license stuff, right? And
Yeah.
I bought myself a keychain, and I'm not allowed to put it on the car keys because I already have like my grandpa who passed away. We've all decided that I'm gonna get his car once I get the driver's license. It's gonna be like it's gonna be my car and my thing that I have with my grandpa. And I'm not allowed to put this keychain on the keys until I get my driver's license. But I still bought it because it's so cute.
Oh, it's one of those flippy ones.
Yeah,
Can
and
you
then
flip it?
yeah, you can flip it.
I
It's
want
having
one
a
of those.
bad day.
I didn't know you could get a mini version. Oh my goodness. Now I need another one.
It's
I
so
need
cute.
this.
Yeah. Anyway,
Oh,
that's
good
me
choice.
motivating myself to finish my driver's license and get my driver's license before the summer's over.
Those are so
Yay!
cute. That's how I communicate when I'm PMSing.
Same.
Also, guys, just if you want to know, Aurora Rising apparently has a full cast for the audiobook.
That's cool.
Interesting.
Dr. Franken makeup.
That's our next readathon. We're gonna do like based on makeup palettes.
Yeah, that would not be good for my wallet.
Also, you know what I want to do, and probably nobody cares, but I want to do a Winx readathon.
Oh.
I just really want to do that.
I love that! Oh, that is so cool!
Esmay, do you want to join?
Yes.
I mean, it doesn't have to be anytime soon. We still can plan it and stuff, and then do it.
I mean, I'm doing 2 readathons in a row. I think July is going to be off.
No,
I mean, I'm going to England in July too.
Me.
So.
It can be later.
Or no, wait. 2, sorry. Yeah.
What?
It was 2 months ago that Greek gods were, right? I thought it was in April, but it was in March.
Yeah, GREEKGODATHON was in February.
Oh
No.
wow.
March.
Right?
What?
March.
No,
It was March.
It was definitely March because my life was.
It was definitely March. I sort of thought we went from February to April, but we don't. We have March first. So
Wait,
it was in
is
March,
it-
and then April was off for me, and then I have Desertathon, and now I have Desertathon. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
but Desertathon kind of started as a joke, and then it got to this really, really cool idea.
I love the idea of like gathering ingredients. I think that's so fun.
I love it too. I love
What
it.
What is the July readathon? Because there's always like like a readathon each month, but I can't think.
I think there's specific. I don't know. I'm thinking about hosting like a week-long one But
I'm in. I will join.
Yeah.
Whatever you make, I will join. Like I've been slacking on Olympics-a-thon, but Olympics-a-thon is so difficult.
It's very
That was
niche.
so fun.
It's very like I every single time I'm like, oh, I filled one prompt. Just the one.
Fine, honestly.
I'm scrolling back. Okay, the July TBR was Four Nations Readathon, Avatar: The Last Airbender, the Olympic Games Readathon, and the Myth Takes Readathon or Mythathon.
Mythathon, of course.
I really want to do the Olympic Games readathon because I've been promising myself for 2 years that I'm gonna do it, and something always comes up.
That one was really
Always
fun.
Poseidon.
I did Team Aphrodite, of course.
I think I'm gonna keep July open.
That's
Yeah.
I mean, I'm traveling in July, and
I know that my plan for the rest of the year, apart from like doing readathons, I really want to focus on finishing series in chunks, like not go from one series to another. I want to finish them, all the books in a series. I want to binge read them because I've been really bad about jumping from one series to another.
I don't remember if I've seen Wings, but I think I would like it.
But there's so many options, right? With
you could also focus them on like the 3 schools. That would also be cool.
Yeah, see another option. Or you can do elements like powers and stuff. Or you can just focus on a character. So many things you can do. And I wouldn't even mind not being Bloom because I love
I love Bloom.
Flora. Flora
also
used to
love
be my
Flora.
favorite.
Yeah. What are you guys' thoughts on the Netflix show? I haven't seen it, but I've heard it was very controversial. Okay.
No, but like it wasn't good. Come on.
I love how Charlotte's basically just immediately went.
Yeah.
No, seriously, you have to when you go into it, you have to just forget that it's Wings. You have to forget the original content and just have it stand on its own. Because it's not comparable. It's 2 different things. The Netflix show is very dark. I mean, it's moderately dark. Whereas, Wings is just light and happy. And it doesn't have that initial magic that, the cartoon has, the friendship. Because Wings is mostly about friendship, right? And that's, I feel like, what the show is missing.
Think, like, there were parts I could appreciate, but I think it was, I don't quite remember. I watched it, I don't know when it was released, but I think what bothered me was basically the magic school setting did not make any sense because you never saw them like learning how to do magic. So it was like, why are we in this setting if we're not gonna be a part of like their lectures and their training? Like suddenly they can use the magic and they're doing a bunch of freaking magic stuff. Like how?
Or the guys who have like their own stuff, like training, fighting, all that. What are they learning? Are they fighting all day? Are they studying math? What are they doing? Nobody knows.
I would like to be the Stella Sorbets.
I mean, I'm already baklava, so I will be the Bloom baklava.
No, it sounds like it could have been like a cool, like dark academia setting, even if it wasn't based on Wings, but it sounds like it failed. It seemed kind of like, again, only from the previews I saw, like they were trying to do the CW version of the Archie comics with Riverdale. And like, why would anyone try to do that when we see
Riverdale was like the first season was okay, and then it just went downhill real fast.
I loved Betty in season 1. I was like, I'm gonna dress like Betty forever. But like honestly, I think I'm more of a Veronica, and I've accepted that now.
My only problem, I think Wings could have worked as a TV show, but like on its own, apart from the cartoon, if it had more friendship.
Wasn't it?
Because that's the core of Wings.
I feel like a lot of shows these days kind of drop that. And it's not very, like, the friends don't talk to one another unless it's, like, about their romantic interest or, like, the dramatic plot.
Progressing the plot.
Yeah.
For this one, wasn't it, like, Ayla or something? Oh, no, Aisha. At least it was an A.
Oh, I thought you meant like was it the pixies, the little ones?
No. Just the when the pixies are introduced, you also get another
In the second
addition
season,
to the team. Yeah. Is that the second season already? Oh.
Yeah, season 2.
I remember when I years and years ago when I was actually on somebody else's Netflix account, and he was like, I don't watch a lot of TV. I just don't. I don't. So at one point when Netflix, the animated version, came to Netflix. Sorry, that was my window. I remember asking him like, "Hey, do you mind if I, go on your Netflix?" And he was like, "Why do you want Netflix?" And I was like, "Well, to watch Winx Club." And he literally dead ass straight looked me in the eye and went, "Are you serious?" I was like, "Yeah, that and the 100."
Oh my gosh. I used to write fan fiction for the 100. I was the biggest fan before
About who though?
Who do you think I would write fan fiction about?
I hope you will say Bellamy, but
Yes.
okay, that's the correct answer. Otherwise, Murphy, I'm okay with too.
He did grow on me. At first, I was like, this guy is a piece of, and now I'm like, okay, but like he kind of had a redemption arc. He was kind of hot. I'm here.
What about Lexa?
Who?
I love Lexa.
Lexa.
I do love Lexa, but I love Melanie more. I'm sorry.
I think the fans ruined Lexa for me. Like they were so aggressive.
The Clexas, no.
Yeah. I was
on
Tumblr during that era, and the Clexa Tumblr people were like
intense.
Yeah. I mean, I am Balarchy through and through, so
same.
Yeah.
I liked Anya a lot, and I think she may have been my favorite.
She was fun. I loved Rowan as well.
Oh, I forgot about him. He was okay.
I loved him.
Who else?
I'm just trying to remember who these people are.
Yeah, I know. Oh, frick. There was someone else that I really liked later.
Have you read the books?
Luna?
Yeah. Yeah,
Nice.
they were bad. I'm sorry.
I mean, I haven't read the books, but I kind of want to. I know I probably shouldn't, but I kind of want to still.
It's a lot more Balark. The books are, but it's a lot more like insta love. And like the 100 is what like made me realize like I'm a slow burn gal. Like 5 seasons for nothing, and I still was like, yes.
How many seasons was the 100 in the end? 7, right? Or 5?
I think I finished at season 4, the end of season 4.
Oh, it's 7 seasons.
Oh my gosh.
I've watched all of them.
Yeah, same. I didn't realize there were 7.
That is 7 seasons of my life I will never get back.
Better than watching 18 seasons of Grey's Anatomy, restarting, rewatching again 18 seasons, and then restarting this week and almost finishing season 1 again.
Are you doing that?
What? Yeah, I did
Are you
that.
doing it?
Wow.
I have a very unhealthy obsession with Grey's Anatomy.
Like I stopped watching, I think around season 11 or something like that. But these last few weeks, I've been thinking like, perhaps I should rewatch it. At least like the first 5 seasons or so, when we have like the original cast. That would be fun.
5. I would say first. I don't know what happens at 9 or 10, but they are solid seasons. But the last few seasons were just, it doesn't have that initial magic anymore. But it's really good.
Yeah, I really want to rewatch
I was obsessed. I loved it when I was younger.
Yeah, it's so good.
I never watched it.
I've seen like 2 episodes on accident.
I convinced my sister to start watching it, and she's the kind of person who's always busy, doesn't have enough time in her day, and she always tells me, I don't have the time, don't recommend anything. Anyway, she started watching it, and she finished season 1 in like 3 days, done completely, could not stop watching it. So it's a very addictive show.
Yeah, season 1 is great.
Yeah.
I want to rewatch House as well.
Oh, I used to watch House when I was little.
I loved the original when the original people like Jennifer Morrison and stuff were still there.
Yeah.
I love those earlier seasons.
Yeah.
Also, I really want to rewatch Once Upon a Time.
No.
I think I would watch season 1.
I actually I started watching it for the first time during the pandemic, like start of 2020, I think. And I think I watched like the first 4 or 5 seasons. And like Hook and Emma, incredible. Like I live for Hook. But I mean, I was watching it with my friend, and she started to tell me all of these crazy things that were to happen in like season 7, like different family tree in that series. You can't keep up. Everyone's related.
That's true. That's true. I am obsessed with Peter Pan.
It was entertaining, and like I live for
it.
Hook and Emma as a couple. Incredible.
Also, can I just say something that's really cute?
Yeah.
Josh and Jennifer actually they play Snow White and Prince Charming. They met on the show and then got married and had children, and they're still together.
I know.
Okay,
That's
you're
so
gonna hate
cute.
me though.
I love
So I do ship Hook and Emma.
Neil.
I saw them at Comic-Con. I didn't feel like they actually had a lot of chemistry in real life, but I also found out that apparently she has like really bad migraines, so she could have just been having that, and maybe she was just in a bad mood. So valid. But I actually shipped I'm trying to remember their names. Okay, so David / Prince Charming with Red / like Red Riding Hood.
No.
They had a lot of chemistry.
But no.
No.
And then
I see what you're getting at.
Also, Rumple and Belle. I'm sorry. They're just cute.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
That's my other crack ship, but that does not work. I like Hook and Emma. I really like them, but I also
Me
think
too.
Belle and Hook had a lot of chemistry. Like,
I miss Bellfire.
I'll die on the hill that Hook and Emma probably has the best first kiss in a TV series ever.
I can't
I'll
remember.
die on this hill.
It's on Neverland, isn't it?
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah, I mean, back then when all of these shows were popular, like The 100, Rain, Outlander, like all those TV shows were on their prime. Teen Wolf, Vampire Diaries, all those shows were on their prime. I was a hardcore video creator of these TV shows, so I would use we called it vidding. And I would actually met one of my best friends who I'm meeting this summer through that platform. And I watched and rewatched Once Upon a Time and The 100 and Rain so often that I even at one point knew the Bellamy and Clark hug is actually season 2 episode 5 at approximately 25 minutes in.
Yeah.
That's how much I saw these scenes. And it's that was a really good kiss. I agree.
I really like it.
See, I shipped the wrong people and all of the shows you just mentioned. So Teen Wolf, Isaac and Allison. Oh my god. I
can see that, but sorry. I will die on the heel of Lydia and Styles. I will die on that hill.
I did like them. I didn't finish the show because I lost access to it when I moved, so I still have to watch a couple 2 seasons.
Okay, but
the Nogitsune season is the best. I think that's season 3.
Just hear me out. Styles and Derek.
That's my cousin. This shirt is
such good chemistry,
tiny.
though.
I get it. Yeah, I get it. But I love that episode. This is my cousin, Miguel. Again, I watch these so often that I can quote them.
I want to rewatch it again.
Vampire Diaries. I feel like that was pretty basic of me. I like and Elena. I am very conflicted about who I ship Caroline with because she is my favorite fictional character. Obviously, my dog is named after her. Yeah. I didn't finish the series. I have to watch the final season, but
I was more of the originals girl than a different Vampire Diaries girl.
I haven't seen the originals.
I just finished season 1 and I'm such a big Klaus fan. If there is a one one character, one person that I am obsessed with right now the most.
Klaus.
It's Klaus.
This family makes me want to murder people.
I can't decide if I like Klaus and Caroline or Stefan and Caroline, but I think it's one of those two.
Stefan and Caroline, because I don't want Klaus with Caroline.
I was such a hardcore Stefan and Elena shipper. I was so upset when
me too.
they switched to Damon.
Damon.
But like,
Yeah.
I feel like the first 3 seasons of Vampire Diaries are really good. The 3rd season is great, actually, when Stefan is on his like evil path sort of thing with Klaus and whatever. That one is so solid. But after that, it just sort of goes downhill. I don't know. It gets messy.
No, yeah, I agree with that. And then
I'm on season 5. Or wait, is it season 5 the one where they go to college? It's just I lost interest a little bit.
That's where I'm stuck at. I think it's like right after the whole like house fire thing and Elena and like loses her emotions. I can never get to that season.
Because the originals leave.
Hear me out. Hear me out. Bonnie and Damon.
Yes, should have happened.
I love them.
Even though I'm not there yet, I saw it on like Instagram and stuff. Should have happened.
I have mixed feelings.
So important question, guys. Teen Wolf Superman or Witcher Superman? So basically, Tyler Hoechlin or come on, Henry Cavill.
Henry Cavill.
I'm watching Superman and Lois right now. I'm on like the season finale of season 1.
It's a tie for me. I can't choose.
I'm gonna lean towards Tyler.
Me too.
Because when Henry Superman came out, I was still like pretty young, and I was still stuck on like Tom Welling Superman, no one else vibes. So I didn't really care much.
Honestly, like the more Henry Cavill footage we get, the better life will be.
I do like him in The Witcher.
I love him.
He
just has, like he literally like I think he talked about like one of his hobbies, and
he's such a nerd.
He's such a nerd, and I love it. I literally read all of the Witcher books just to get into the role, and I was like, "Yeah, this dude, he plays D&D." Like
me and my friends were talking about him, and like one of the guys in the group, he was like he must smell bad or something. There needs to be something wrong. He smells bad, at least.
His candle that I got of him does smell bad, so yeah.
But I feel bad for him because he's so like good looking, and he seems like such a nice guy, but in some of his interviews he just gets sexualized a lot, and I feel like, you know, as a person, as a human being, when you get to do interviews and you get all these awkward questions, it's just very uncomfortable.
Yeah,
I prefer Yennefer. I don't know why, but I'm obsessed with her. Like her little black dress under the cave. I was like, I want to look like that.
I agree with this comment though. Like, even though I love Henry, it's like,
That's fair because I don't remember the movie at all. And I struggle. I like Tyler as Superman, but the woman that plays Lois in Superman and Lois, she's probably fine like as a person, and maybe like in other roles she's good, but I don't like her as Lois because I grew up with Erica Durance as Lois. So to me, it's like feisty, like tomboyish, kind of like down to earth Lois, and I just feel like she's trying for that, and they're trying, it seems like, to bring some like Smallville similarities in, and she's kind of ruining that. She's definitely a different version of Lois, and I don't vibe with that.
I like her as Lois.
Yeah. Oh, is that who I'm talking about?
I think so, but I do like her. I mean, I saw her only on Supergirl, but
I
also important question
with Lana, and but I also ship Lana's daughter with the wrong son.
All right, question as well. Which The Flash or Barry Allen are we? Are we Ezra or are we Grant Gustin?
Absolutely Grant. Ezra is not a good
it.
person from everything that I've been seeing about their arrest.
I don't even care if he's a good person or not.
Which
Ezra
one?
Miller?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, they are.
I'm sorry, but Grant Gustin is the only Flash I will accept. The show is crap at the end, but
Yeah, I'm on like the 2021 season, and I
wasn't great.
The
like I
Flash
quit after 4 seasons or so because like I used to be a huge Barry and Iris shipper. Oh, but it got so bad. It got so bad.
The way they're trying to make all of these grown adults their children over and over every season,
it's yeah. No,
yeah.
Question: who watched Doctor Who?
I don't.
I've seen a few of the Doctors.
Do you have a favorite?
I used to be obsessed. Not a doctor, but companion-wise, I used to be obsessed with Amy. I dyed my hair red just to look like her. But what doctor was with Amy? Oh my god.
Matt Smith?
I think it was Matt Smith.
But I think there was also
the one before too.
Yeah,
David Tennant
watching the season.
Yeah,
David Tennant.
I think I liked both David Tennant and Matt Smith the best.
I think David Tennant brings a lot of character to the character personality, as well as Matt Smith. But I prefer Matt Smith's storyline.
I think I agree with that.
But they're both amazing.
I stopped somewhere during Clara and the new doc. He's not new now, but he was like 13. He was older. Capaldi?
Oh, yeah. I liked him.
He wasn't bad. I just got really bored. And I'm like the kind of person who, like, I get connected to the cast. And so that's hard for me to have a show where, like, the point is that the cast is changing.
Yeah. But I think when switching from David Tennant to Matt Smith, that was like the perfect switch, just because they're both such incredible actors, and they still keep the essence of the Doctor.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen that final scene of Tennant so often where he's like, I don't want to go.
Yeah.
So often. Like, vitting wise, it was peak. Honestly. Everyone used that scene. Everyone.
Sherlock was also popular on Tumblr.
It was very popular on YouTube too.
Yeah. It was really good.
I watched a season or two of that, but I have this problem where anytime Benedict Cumberbatch is in anything, I will literally fall asleep in 5 minutes. It's like...
You fell asleep during Doctor Strange?
I have a very uncomfortable experience of my one memory watching Doctor Strange. So I did not fall asleep during that, but I almost did. And then I went home because I was uncomfortable. But everything else, yes. Like, he was in Star Trek as the villain once, and I fell asleep at the movies as soon as he came on the scene. Like, it's like a medical condition at this point, but only for Benedict Cumberbatch. I have no idea why.
I love how he can't say the word penguin.
Yeah, I was just about to say this. That's probably due to the fact that he can't say the word penguin. I also, like, I love that interview with Graham Norton, who basically starts going on about, like, all of your fans basically ask me to ask you to say one thing, and it's to say the word penguin. And then he just immediately goes, maybe not. And then they show this documentary of, like, penguins. And the first one, Graham literally goes, the first one you gotta get away with. And then, not so much. Yeah. And he literally goes for penguin.
Penguin.
Like, I'm sorry, but it's just hilarious. Wait, let me see if I can.
You just gave up.
That's hilarious.
Let's see. Don't fall asleep though.
Oh my god, what if I
do? It's
like, I'm gonna show you so we can, for funsies. Let's see.
Charlotte, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. I haven't watched most of these superhero shows and movies, so that's why.
Are we ready? Here we go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna skip a bit.
Chewbacca.
I'm sorry, but this is longer than I thought it would be.
This should be just 1 minute.
Yeah. Can we get to the penguin part? I'm sorry, but it's just hilarious.
Penguin.
Wagwings. Oh, sorry. I just had to share
Ashley,
that.
you're muted.
I said I'm not gonna lie, I did get really tired.
Honestly, if Benedict Cumberbatch had a sleeping meditation, that would be for you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Very true. Shall we do another sprint, by the way?
Yeah.
Shall we do another?
Yeah.
Are we okay with the one we had, like the 45-minute one?
Yes, I'm going to do a work task and then turn my camera off to stuff my face with pasta.
Fair point. Fair point. Happy reading, everyone.
Muted.
Hello. Every single time.
Hi.
Hi.
How did you guys do? Or did you guys read? Bigger question.
I was working on the Discord. So yeah, Winksathon Discord.
Nice.
Yeah, what did you guys do?
I think I read about 40 or so pages again. So yeah,
You enjoying it?
I am. Darn it.
Oh, that is nice.
Yeah.
I'm trying
I
to
also. Oh, not now.
Okay. Go ahead.
I just removed my makeup and stuff. I was thinking about getting ready for bed because I need to
Yeah, me
be up
too.
early for work, unfortunately.
Aw.
So yeah, I'll say
mean,
bye soon.
I mean, me too, honestly. I think we'll probably be wrapping this up. I fell down a rabbit hole of memories, so I did a little bit of a cry. I'm fine. Yeah.
Are you all
Just
right?
emotional today. Yeah, I don't know. I miss Nina a lot. And it's just some days are just not great. So
Yeah.
it's okay.
How long has she been like over the bridge, Rainbow Bridge?
Since September. End of September. So
It's still raw.
yeah, like on the one, like most days are completely fine, but then there's days where I'm like, yeah, I'm not okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
I get
okay.
that. I cried yesterday with, because of my dog who passed away in November. So I completely get that.
Yeah.
But she's always with you.
Yeah. I mean, I'm literally wearing a 4-leaf clover with her name on the back, so literally. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I did. I was supposed to read, but I'll probably do that in a little bit, and I'll probably crawl into bed and like snuggle up, take my makeup off, that kind of stuff. So
Yeah.
I finished work, so that was nice. I will probably go actually eat lunch now. And it sounds like I know it's like 4:30 here, but I didn't eat breakfast until like noon. So because I'm like nocturnal right now, so I'm sleeping from like 3 to 10. So I'm not like not eating. Yeah, so I did that, and then yeah, I was just DMing Mariana about the book club.
I was like half and half, just going in there, going like, we need to do this, and then just jumping out
Actually,
again.
the biggest struggle is not knowing which book to choose because there's too many.
Yeah. I've never showed anyone that Google Doc before, so now I'm like,
I'm really scared because some of my favorite books you hate.
Scary.
I mean, I honestly really want to reread City of Brass.
oh,
But
I do want to read that.
But I don't think it's like possible to let people read that in a month because it's huge.
Is it really long?
They're really, really, really big.
I want to go for something light and easy to read, so the readathon or the book club isn't too heavy.
Yeah.
I mean, that's definitely not that.
Hold on. I'm looking it up.
I love how your makeup turned out, Ashley.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's really
thank
nice.
you.
Me too. I love it.
Thanks. I like never use the purple, but I was like, I guess I'm only wearing neutral colors today, so why not?
I'm admiring your eyeshadow.
Oh,
Me too.
I have the same problem as Mariana where I can't wear blue very well because my eyes are they're green, but not like, I guess they're Scottish green. So they look blue, but like they have like a gold ring. So if I wear blue, it like clashes with the blue in my eyes. And then I just look like a clown. So purple's the closest I can do. Oh yeah. Okay. City of Brass is 530 pages. I would say if you gave
Also, it's 530 pages full of lore, so that's just,
okay,
that's
that's
it.
sexy. I'm into it. So point one that I have to make is if you gave everyone like a week per 100 pages, like we don't have to do a book club where it's like every month on the 15th we're having a live show. We could be like, hey, we're going to read City of Brass this summer, so we're going to give everyone like 5 to 6 weeks, and then when at least 2 of us are done with it, we can plan a live show. And then if the other person either didn't want to read the book or DNF the book, or I mean, I would say DNFing a book would still be really fun to rant about it on a live show. So like I would still show. But yeah.
If you DNF the City of Brass, I will not stand in for myself.
Also, Charlotte, you are totally welcome to join our impromptu book club. I read a lot of fantasy, so I don't want to pressure you if you are not a big fantasy person. But also, maybe I'll be overruled and we'll never read fantasy.
I read
really
fantasy,
want to do.
so I'm fine.
I really want to do Crown of Feathers, by the way. I have the entire trilogy. It was gifted to me. And I
What are
haven't
we
read
talking
it.
about? Which one?
No, Crown of Feathers.
Oh,
Yeah.
I had book 2 for like 2 months from the library, and now it's due back in 2.5 days, and I haven't opened it, so I have to return it and then check it back out again.
Isn't
For
that one
Joel.
like Megan's favorite, or am I mixing things up?
It is. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I
I
really
read
want
book
to.
one.
cool.
Wait, is it
This was
like
it. Yeah, this was gifted to me by Naomi, and I think I got the other 2 gifted to me as well.
That's
how
awesome.
easy is it to read?
I don't
Is it
know.
more
very
political or is it like world building and stuff?
A lot of world building, in my opinion.
Well, I want to read it
So-
anyway.
It's hard to wait. What's the name of the first one? Crown of Feathers. Yeah. That it's only 400.
Good night.
It's 496 pages. So we could, if you guys wanted to do that one also, we could give everyone like 5 weeks to read it.
I mean, I would love to do that, but good luck. I hope you've done some reading as well. It's bedtime where I am, so I need to go. You're welcome. Thank you for being here. See you for Desertathon. Hello.
Hi.
Read a whole 0 pages.
Solid.
Same. Yeah. Yeah, you can do this. No, not again. I have not read it, but with the love it receives, DNFing the City of Brass takes real brass ones. Yeah, it does. If you DNF it, like I get that people say that they think it's too slow because it kind of is, but it's just the way that this world is built.
Yeah.
Didn't I give you the... Sorry.
What's the least number of stars you would accept? Like, if a friend were to read this book and were to rate it, what's acceptable for you?
It depends. Like, I could get someone giving it 3 stars and saying that it's a good book, but not for them, if that makes sense. Anything below a star is just unacceptable for how well written the book is, if that makes sense.
This is so scary when it comes to like wanting to read your favorite books, because like, well, if I do love it, Esmay will be so happy. If I don't, I will be disturbed.
I mean, no. But here's the thing with the city, but like I get when people say, okay, I don't like The Wrath of the Dawn, it's not well written. I can get that. Like I can get behind that. But the thought and the effort and just the pure amount of world building and like thought that has gone into the City of Brass and the way in which it has been, put together, I just will not accept anything below a 3. Like if someone were to say it's not my kind of book, I didn't like the characters, I didn't resonate with it at all, I just didn't like it for the book that it is, because it's just not something that I enjoy.
Yeah.
Okay, it's the same thing if you were to have someone read only fluffy romance and then immediately put them into the City of Brass and they're like, whoa, that's way too heavy for me. That's logical.
Yeah.
But I think everyone will probably at least experience that this book was just really well done. Like there's no plot holes. Like everything is just rounded off so well. And she doesn't choose the easy way out, if that makes sense. Like it isn't like, oh, we're at the end of the book, so now everything is perfect and everything like works together. It's the logical way, if that makes sense. So I will not accept anything below a 3, but I will accept people saying, oh, it's not for me, I didn't enjoy it, but I can see that it's a good book. Then I'm okay.
I feel like I'm really... Oh, go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, okay. It is on my 12 books to read, like based on 12 recommendations. And you also got it for me, so I am gonna read it this year.
I did.
We could start with City of Brass. I'm not opposed to that.
Could be a good summer read. Like
I think I read it first in 2017 or like 2018, something along those lines. Like it's been years.
I'm free to start it like July 1st.
Me too.
And June is the only month I'll mood read things, so it's very possible that I could be like, screw it, I'll read this. But probably not as the scheduling.
I mean, it's not like you have to wait until then.
Yeah.
We could just officially start it in July if we want. If everyone's in, of course. Like, we don't have to do this. But.
Yeah, Charlotte, do you want to be a part of our book club?
Sure, why not?
We'll add you to the group chat. I'm going to make a new one with, like, a Discord server if everyone's cool with that.
Thank you.
I'm even thinking... So, like, I know we're struggling with, like, before, I feel like we're pretty unanimous on City of Brass. But I feel like the main struggle was figuring out what series to start with. And now I'm kind of thinking, like, what if we did it where the 4 of us, like, each submitted a book, like, each time. And then we did a poll on, like, a book club Twitter. And the, like, readers, I guess, could pick which one. So then, like, every time we finish a series, we would just, like, submit a new poll. And I guess, like say I picked Little Thieves and that one won, then, like, I would just take myself out of the next poll.
I think it's something similar to what Esmay and Femke does, right?
With the Enchanted book club.
With the read-along queens.
Yeah, I'm not in that one, actually.
No, but and you are in Enchanted Book Club. And, like, both of you do polls, right?
Yeah, we have polls. So basically what we do is that we get all the suggestions in for the Enchanted Book Club, and then we are all allowed to choose one option, and you cannot choose your own option.
Oh,
cool. You know what I mean? Like, we're allowed to suggest as many books as we want, but we're not allowed to choose our own suggestions.
Yeah.
So that's what we do.
So this one would be less democratic. It would more be like
this is what I want to read.
That's it. The 4 of us will pick, and they can
just vote for their own option.
We are very democratic. We will choose for you. Makes it easier.
We could also read the Spanish Love Deception.
Oh,
again.
You've done that already.
Again, like, I've read it twice, and I think that's enough for me.
Oh, I thought you wanted to reread it. Okay.
I mean, no. I mean, it's fun, but read it.
Also, Esmay, I wanted to say something before you were talking about what would be an acceptable answer for you, like rating and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not afraid to oppose you anymore. You rated Neon Gods 4 stars. An atrocity.
I enjoyed it, okay? It was fun. It was literally what I needed at that point. Is it a shitty book? 100%. Is it a funny shitty book? Yeah, very much so.
Honestly, sometimes you just pick up a book that you would normally hate, but it's perfect for that moment, and I totally get that.
Yeah.
Star Cross.
We always need some trash in our lives. Like, sometimes
it is literally trash, yeah.
I'm currently in that mood.
I think that really resonated with me too. How Esmay was saying, like, she loves both The Wrath and the Dawn and City of the Brass, and, like, she doesn't mind if people hate on The Wrath and the Dawn, but, like, City of the Brass.
I remember.
City of Brass is it.
I remember this conversation.
And I feel very, like, that's very true for me as well. Like, I love A Court of Mist and Fury, but you can be like, Sarah Janet Maas is the worst person on the planet, and I'm like, that's valid.
Yeah.
Or you could be like, I really love House of Salt and Sorrows by Aaron A. Craig. I've only read it once because I'm not like a huge rereader, but that's one of my favorite books. It was so atmospheric. And people have been like, oh, it's too YA, or like the romance wasn't built up well enough. And I'm like, that's valid. But if you're like Six of Crows was shit, then I'm like,
Sorry, Ashley.
excuse me?
No, I gave it 3 stars. It's a good book, but Lee Bardugo's writing, it's not for me.
I will
Well, not
say,
the writing is good.
Like, I
It's
would
just the
accept
world
this
building.
for a favorite book. Like, I would accept this for a favorite book that is, like, solidly written. Like, the reason why I love The Wrath and the Dawn so much is not because it's great or, like, amazing. I think it is. But I know that it's not the best story written. It resonates with me. So that's why I love it so much.
Esmay, I think the first 50% of The Wrath and the Dawn was fantastic. I loved it. But then it kind of went into a direction that I didn't want it to go in.
mm-hmm.
This is exactly
I still think it's
why
a good
I love
book.
Lauren so much, because Lauren actually loved both of them. Lauren is my girl. No, but seriously, like, we all like what we like, and I something that I really dislike is when people just shit on other people for what they like and don't like. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll tease you about it, but I'll never be serious.
Exactly.
yeah, same.
I agree with that.
I'm trying to
Exactly.
think of a book that I would defend with my whole heart.
So for me, it's the thing with like Six of Crows is that it's not spicy, which, like, granted, it's young adult, so it doesn't have to be.
Mm-hmm.
But like they did my favorite romance. I won't name them because I don't want to spoil it for anyone who's watching. But like, they didn't kiss like the entire series, and yet I was still crying like in love with them.
Yeah.
And so I don't know what that says about me, because I do like spice in books. Like, no hate to that at all. If I have a plot where I think the characters have good chemistry and I like them, I will absolutely read spicy scenes. But like, as someone who's trying to write a book and who doesn't feel comfortable, at least right now, writing spice, it makes me so sad when people on Twitter are like, if there's no spice, I don't care. Like, that's the only reason I would ever like a book or a couple.
Yeah.
So I like Six of Crows because it's like you didn't need the spice for it to be.
No, but it's about the characters. It's
Yeah.
Actually, that's totally valid. Also, as someone who wrote a book and it took 42 chapters for them to even kiss, you know what? That's valid.
Yeah.
I love that. And I also had no idea that you wrote books until I found you on Goodreads. So that's awesome.
Yeah, don't.
Yeah, and I love that. And also, like,
You're like, fuck me.
I'm like a big proponent also for like book 2 spice. Like, I love when it's like, okay, they finally got together and now there's spice. You know, like, I'm into that too.
I'm not. I love the chase. It's the chase for me. But once the relationship is established, I go away.
Yeah, okay. So I mean, like, if they're having like, if it's spicy for the first time in book 2, like there was no spice in book 1, like if I had to work for it a whole book, then I'm good with that too.
I love when we have like cozy moments with couples. Like,
yeah,
me and my friend, we were rewatching the Twilight films the other day, and like, say whatever you want about Twilight, but similar, like for Esmay, like for me, it's just so close to my heart and so nostalgic, and it means so much. Like, anyone can have any opinion they want about the books or like the characters, whatever. But for me, it's such a special place, and I love the moments like at the start of each film, when they're like a happy couple and they had a summer together and they're basically like a normal couple and dating, and then everything goes to shit. And I love those in between. Like, I want that summer between Twilight and New Moon that we never got, because I just want to see them like happy and dating and cute. Like, that's what I love seeing.
But I love the filter they put on the movie, like the dark everything and the angsty music. And it's just something about it is so iconic. But if you criticize the books and the author, that's totally valid too. But a lot of people just grew up with nostalgia.
Mariana and romance is like a dog in a car. It's about the chase.
True.
Wait, I missed a couple. Wait, let me see. Yeah. No democracy, dictatorship, all the way.
The way I really was like, we're gonna let you have a small choice.
No, we're not.
Game About is amazing. I loved it.
Oh, cool. I'll have to get the audiobook. Hello.
Audio is really good. This.
Is
No
this
one
the
mess.
new
No one
dress?
mess with my man. Yeah. One of the main characters is Dara Yavosh. Short.
Ooh.
You can just say Dara. But I have taught myself how to pronounce that. Six of Crows is good.
I want to see the Netflix show. I'm trying to get through the Shadow and Bone trilogy, but I will agree with Mariana there. Leigh Bardugo's writing is not for me in the Shadow and Bone
Six of
trilogy.
Crows duo is so much better. I actually read those first, and then I read the Shadow and Bone trilogy before the show.
I started with Shadow and Bone.
Yeah.
And
You see,
it's her debut novel, so I
don't really criticize the writing itself. It's just the direction in which the story is going for me that I don't like. You know how you don't like certain tropes and stuff. That's me with where the author takes her stories.
Yeah,
I just Leigh Bardugo, Alexandra Bracken, some authors, and I just don't mix, and that's fine.
That's lore. Is Alexandra Bracken lore? Okay.
Yeah.
No, I was so pissed at book 3. Book 2 I enjoyed because of Nikolai. So I need to get to the King of Scars duo because I love Nikolai.
I've heard all.
We were supposed to buddy read, I think, King of Scars, weren't we?
Have you read it?
No. I've had it for years. And then I got Rule of Wolves from you for my birthday, I think.
I thought it's better. Might as well get her this one.
I still have to read it.
Same.
We will do that. Should we start with that book first?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're never too late. We won't be sprinting again, though.
We're just chatting.
I can't pronounce that. Unapologetically. There we go.
I used to watch Power Rangers when I was younger.
I was also a huge Powerpuff Girl. I love Powerpuff Girls. I still have to read that.
I always thought I was a Bubbles because I was blonde, but I am actually the exact same Enneagram and Myers-Briggs type as Buttercup. Apparently, of all fictional characters, I am most like Buttercup.
Is that the one with black hair?
Goatee?
No, wait, maybe I'm saying. I think I'm saying the wrong one. Hold on.
I don't remember the names except for Bubble.
Blossom. I meant Blossom, the redhead.
Oh,
Buttercup is the one with the dark hair, I think, and then Bubbles is blonde.
Yep.
I keep mixing the names up because I used to know the Dutch ones, and then the English ones are a bit different. So that's.
I don't even remember the Swedish ones.
Yeah, I don't remember the Dutch ones either. Red Shadow and Bone. I was so bored that I gave away my pretty box set. Yeah,
they're really pretty, but yeah,
I still
I'm
have
glad
them.
I read them. I'm also getting Nikolai.
I'll try and power through Siege and Storm and Ruin and Rising so that I can read King of Scars, but it's gonna take me a while.
Fair enough. You can still watch the show. The show is amazing. Like it's a great adaptation, I would say. The show
Do
is
I need to read book 2 of Siege and Storm? So I'm good having read the duology and then Shadow and Bone.
Yeah, definitely.
Yep. You don't even have to read the duology for Six of Crows because it's basically like Shadow and Bone. The entire Shadow and Bone trilogy takes place before Six of Crows. So the fact that Six of Crows characters are in the TV show is basically them in the past. So
it's like a prequel, but only in the show.
Exactly.
Oh, well, okay.
Yeah, but it's more fun once you know the characters from Six of Crows, I would say.
Absolutely.
So, like,
I feel like you'd appreciate them more if you already knew and loved them versus this strange character with a goat.
Yeah, kind of.
Also, 3 series when we were talking about like which books to read that come to mind is A Touch of Darkness, because I saw it on Ashley's, A Curse So Dark and Lonely, and Strange the Dreamer.
Yes.
Start with the final one.
Hold on.
I liked the first book.
I haven't read any.
See, and the thing is, we can absolutely do this as getting through series that some of us are partway through. Because if we've already read book 1, then we can absolutely have other people read book 1 and then all show up for the live show and then all read book 2. Like that's
Absolutely.
all right. I'm making the server right now so that we can have a 4-way poll and then like have an actual idea of what we're gonna read.
And also, Strange the Dreamer works for me because I have it in physical copy. So I'm trying to get through my physical TBR this year, and so that would work for me pretty good.
We don't.
I
have
just
a
read
book
it
club
like
meeting,
I get to this point, which is really bad, where someone would tell me a title, and I'm like, I don't own that book, but I do, and I just don't remember it. Yeah, I mean, I got A Touch of Darkness. I think also from you for my birthday,
Or like Christmas. Yeah.
or Christmas.
Yeah.
I know I have it. I have it somewhere.
What are all of your favorite colors?
Red.
I
Purple.
love blue.
Oh, okay, good. No clashes.
Red, purple, and blue. Is that what I heard?
I think so.
Hold on.
I think so.
But who said what?
Purple.
Blue.
Oh, or wait. I don't have a picture of my wall color. It is a blue-green type of situation.
Ooh, like turquoise, kind of.
Yeah,
have
but
another
dark.
red. Oh.
Best color ever. I'll die on this hill.
Okay, so Esmay said blue. Mariana said purple. Charlotte said red.
I don't even know if I can show you. How can I show you? Wait.
What about
Find
yours?
the color code or something like that.
I love red and I also love pink, but like specifically like pale or blush pink. Don't love fuchsia. And like turquoise / teal / like aquamarine blue. Like
Yeah.
I don't have anything. Oh. This color.
Oh, yeah.
So these are my favorite colors, and then also orange.
You can move to the Netherlands. You'd fit right in.
How so?
Orange is our national color.
Oh, that's awesome! I didn't know that.
And now you know.
Okay,
I'm bringing out my acrylics.
I love it.
Oda, nee,
Okay,
Cody.
so this,
Neat-
but it looks more
neato.
blue. I think I will. Yeah, it looks more blue, but it's actually green blue. So it's green inside,
Okay, I like it.
It's nice.
like a teal, but a dark teal.
That's cool. Does anybody want my cat?
Me.
He's chewing on the straps of my shoes.
Adorable.
I didn't know what to name the book club, so I named it Unnamed Book Club.
Unfinished,
We'll work on that.
because we haven't finished any book.
Wait, is that a book club name? Because otherwise, I actually love Unfinished Book Club.
We can do that. I mean, I don't know if anybody else is doing this, but
Or you
Someone
could go
Twitter
for
search
books in
this.
progress.
Oh, I like that too. Wait, who? I know I'm
Cody?
friends with you guys on Discord. What the heck? Okay.
I can only see in 16-bit color. Line everywhere. Yep. We're in Project Book Club.
that could also work for writing because you have like a work in
Ooh,
progress.
Yeah.
UBC. You send me a link. I have joined.
Perfect. Hold on, I'm trying to find Charlotte.
That said, I think we should probably wrap up. Well, me too, but some of us have to go to sleep.
I should eat.
I'm planning to do this again somewhere this week, where I hopefully read a bit more than today.
I will be gone this weekend. I am having a sleepover with my friend, and then the rest of the week is very busy. But I mean, I can do it on, if you plan on having any sprints. Sunday works for me. but I will be hosting probably sprints next week.
Oh yay!
Yeah, I'll join in for your sprints then next week.
Yay! Then we can just coordinate when you have time.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on how my week goes when I have them, but I mean, I will ask you guys anyway, and you can see if you are feeling up to it or something. I don't know.
Yay!
Anyway,
Nice.
thank you so much for being here. Also to those of you who are in the comments and who've stayed with us for all of our rambling about a lot of random
Everything.
so much rambling.
We chatted today more than we actually sprinted.
Yeah, it was like a talking sprint, but that's okay.
It's cozy though.
Yeah,
we
it
very
was
much
very
are like
cozy.
girls' night vibes instead of reading vibes every time
Yeah.
we're out.
Yes. I needed that, honestly. That was so much fun. Anyway, thank you all so much. Let's make this final week of Desertathon a good one before we go into Desertathon. Woo! And I hope to see you all next time. I will. Here comes the awkward waving.